Yo, what is up, Buyers Gang? Welcome back to Coastal Bassin. Today we are at a public body of water. We're gonna do a little pond fishing video. The deal for today's video is I'm trying to catch a fish on the big 12-inch Mann's jelly worm. I've got a couple other things tied on if that doesn't work, but I really want to catch a fish on that big worm for you guys. I did film a video here with the 12-inch worm, but I accidentally deleted all the footage. But I only caught a smaller fish. It was like 1.5 pounds, maybe pushing 2 pounds. So I'm not super devastated by the fact that I lost that video footage. But we're gonna try and get on a big one for you guys today. I appreciate you guys joining, and I'll check you guys out in the water. All right, guys, it looks like we've got a couple people in our main spot down at that far side. So we're gonna cast right here for a little bit before we try to sneak our way over there with those other guys. We got ourselves the 12-inch Mann's jelly worm here. This is the black grape color, my new favorite color in these worms. And we got like a little Carolina rig right here, pegged on both sides, 1/2 ounce weight. And we're just gonna sling this around for a little bit. Oh, no, we're not. Let's check that out. Good job, Trey. You're doing good, son. Well, looks like I'm gonna be retying this really quickly. Guys, that is a perfect example of why you do not rig up your rods while you are on a live stream. I was live streaming while I was tying up, and that is why I did not put my line through the reel appropriately. For those of you who are viewing this video and you joined that live stream, this is all of your fault. You did this to me, and I will never, I'll never forget it. Anyways, since I had to recut that and retie it up, this is no longer a Carolina rig. It's just a Texas rig. And the only difference is a Carolina rig is gonna have bobber stops under the weight, and it's gonna keep the weight up here, but now I'm gonna let it free sliding. I'm still gonna keep this peg up here high, because what it allows me to do while I'm fishing this worm is when I cast it out and I start feeling bites, this thing is nose to the bottom, right? And it allows that weight to slip up, so when the fish starts biting it, it doesn't have the resistance of that weight on there keeping them from getting it all. So if that weight slides up while they're eating it, it allows them to grab the whole bait, kind of vacuum it up, and that's when I'm gonna hook set. So that is the goal for today. Oh, all right, rough start. All right, guys, let's see if we can make it happen. First cast. That's a bite right there. I'm gonna open my bail and let him take it without the weight. No resistance. Once I'm sure he's got it, that's when I'm gonna hit him. Got him. Stay on. Stay on there. There's a ton of weeds. All right, guys, I wasn't sure we were gonna get a bite. We kind of had to fish our secondary spot because we've got some people in our first spot. We got ourselves our first fish of the day. Get up here. Let's go. Dude, that was awesome. How cool is that, guys? It's like a 2-pounder. Bring him over here. Dude, look at that. He was smoking that worm. First cast out on that outside weed edge. And this guy wanted him a bite of that big Mann's jelly worm. I don't know if you guys saw, but basically, once I realized I was getting bit, try and get this hook out of his mouth. There we go. Once I realized that we were getting bit, I opened my bail up, and that allowed the fish to grab the bait, kind of vacuum it up without the resistance of my line and my rod, and the weight that allowed him to just pull it right up. And once I was confident that that fish had it, that's when I hit him. Let's go, guys. Awesome. We've been here for, I don't know, I want to say less than 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes or so. That was like the third cast in. And that fish, that is a great start to the day. All right, we got that set in pounds. I'm gonna guess 114, somewhere in that area, maybe just under 2 pounds. Still a really nice fish to start the day. Zero it out. Oh, -1. All right, that says 113, but it was -1. We're gonna try and get one more weight. Zeroed out. All right, zeroed out. Don't flop, don't flop, don't flop. Stop, stop, stop. Oh my gosh. 114, guys. What did I say? Come on, dude. Let's go. How accurate is that? All right, now you guys know in all my other videos, I'm not lying about weights. Check that out. Awesome fish. He's got a little blood, but I think he's all right. Sweet, what a little chunker. We're gonna get a quick picture with this guy, and then we're gonna get the release. All right, guys, we snapped our photos really quick. We're gonna get this fish back in the water. That was awesome. I'm pretty sure we might be able to catch a couple more today. See you, buddy. Get out of here. Let's go, guys. What I said earlier about my the people who joined the live chat and forced me into retying, I take it back. You guys are awesome. Thank you. You're always appreciated. All of your debts are forgiven. All right, let's see if we can get another one. So what I did is, it might be a little difficult to see, but there's a weed line right here, right? And then it goes out and there's a little opening, and then there's a secondary weed line, and I'm casting past that, and past that weed line is a big chunk rock. And basically I'm dragging this slowly over that chunk rock, and that's where I'm getting my bites. So let's see if we can get another one now. So that happens a lot. I'm gonna tell you guys, it happens a lot. You know, you have plans of fishing a certain area or a certain spot, and you get to your body of water, and all of a sudden you cannot fish that. There's people there, or it's already been beat up pretty good. And that's why it's important to explore your water and try to find areas that are similar to where your confidence is. Where we are gonna fish, it's kind of the same deal. You cast off of that bank, and there's like a rocky slope with big chunk rock, and that's where I get my bites. And I knew from previous times that I've been here that there's a similar setup right here past this secondary weed line. So highly recommend exploring and getting to know your body of water, and just in case your first option doesn't work out. Oh, there goes a bite. Got it. Make sure he's got it all the way. Oh, dude, he dropped it. Or I might have ripped it out of his mouth. Make sure he didn't take my whole bait off. All right, looks like we still got some plastic, so. That's tough. Usually you don't get a lot of bites, so you want to capitalize on the ones that you do with this thing. Oh, same fish. He's got it again. I'm gonna try and make sure he's got it this time. You can see he's pulling it. He dropped it. Oh, there he goes again. It might be a smaller fish. I want to make sure he's got it this time. He keeps dropping it. Dropped it again. I don't know how after all that he still didn't have it, dude. I mean, you saw him running with it for a second. He was pulling a lot of line. And then he just drops it. Interesting.
Rather than parking by the freeway.
That's right next to the airport, right?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Not kind of.
Yeah.
Close.
Okay.
Wait, so you got the mystery tackle box?
Yeah.
Sticker from it?
Yes, sir.
My truck. All right, man. Well, good luck.
Good luck. Take care, man. Alright, so we're just going to Texas rig this new worm. Hope this soldier's ready for battle. With this screw lock, we're just going to twist the bait onto that. It's going to keep it secure and should prevent the bait from slipping. And then we're just going to line it up and just slip it right up the bait, just like a normal Texas rig. Texpose that hook so we don't get hung up, and we're ready to go. Here we go. Finally made it to the spot. Hopefully that journey through all that crap was worth it. So check the line real quick. Make sure that we're good. Sweet, under the weight. Good. All right. See if we can pick some off of this rocky point right here. There goes the fish. Take it. Take it. Look at that. Does he still have it? Got him. Oh, I think that's a little bit better than the one earlier. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. Oh yeah, there he goes. Come on up here, buddy. Come on up here, buddy. Let's go. Oh, come on, bud. Get up here. It's like a 3-pounder, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, what a way to cap off the night. I wasn't sure if we were going to get another fish after that first one, guys. Wow. Check that guy out. Think he wanted that? Oh, the hook's like in his eye, dude. Let's try and do some surgery. Make sure he's all right. You should be okay, bud. Oh yeah, he'll be all right. Oh yeah, check that out, guys. Maybe 2.5 pounds. Real nice fish. Let's get a quick weight, some photos, and let her go back. Hopefully we'll be able to get one more for it. Oh, geez, there's spiders on my scale. Gross. All right, I'm gonna say 2.6 or 2.7. right in that 2.5 range. Zeroed out, zeros. There you have it, guys, 2.6. Spot on with the weights today. Wow, that's awesome. Whoo, check that one out, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Got a nice sunset in the back. Sweet. Let's get a quick photo. Get her back in the water. Woo! Whoa, that was cool. Sorry if you guys missed the release. I had to get the slow-mo. Let's go, guys. I know a lot of you guys might be intimidated by the big worm, but I promise I've caught small bass on it too. A bunch of 1-pounders. I mean, the one I caught earlier was 114. That was no giant, but it was a healthy bass. And there's a couple reasons why I'm going to throw this in August. One, I mean, these fish are so pressured right now, and they've seen most lures. You know, they've seen the poppers, they've seen the Senkos, they've seen the bandito bugs, but you throw a big worm in their face, and that's something that they haven't seen before. They haven't seen that big of a presentation, and they might either want to check it out, or it just looks like a really big meal, right? And that brings me to my second point. I mean, part of it is just showing them something that they haven't seen, but the other part is trying to give these bass an opportunity, especially these bigger bass. Sorry about that wind. Trying to give these bigger bass an opportunity to get a big meal, right? Those bigger fish, they need a lot more food to sustain their body weight. So if they have an opportunity to eat a big bluegill or to eat a big worm, they're generally going to try and take that. All right, guys, that is going to conclude today's video. We came with a mission. We wanted to catch fish on the big 12-inch worm, and that's what we did. We caught 2 decent fish fishing this outside weed line at this pond. It's starting to get dark, so I'm thinking this might be a juicy spot to do some night fishing. So if you want to see some night fishing at this spot or some other spot that I might have fished, drop a comment down below. If you like this video, please drop a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right now I'm posting videos about every week. And down in the description, I'm going to link my Instagram, where you're going to get channel updates. You're going to be able to see live sessions and even that slow-mo, that fish release I took earlier. So as always, I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. Please keep subscribing, liking all of my stuff, and we'll keep growing as a channel. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll check you later. Peace.